Hi everybody, this is Dino Prehistoric Facts. Since that we didn't get any questions for the Answer Questions episode, so what I thought I would do is actually do an extra episode, and we're actually going to be talking about the year of 2017 in paleontology. What I'm pretty much going to be focused on is pretty much the dinosaur stuff, because a lot of people are a little bit more interested in the dinosaur stuff, so we'll actually just kind of get to that part anyway. And so you can see him standing right behind me. I got the Deinonychus skeleton right here, so you actually can know that I'm actually in the Colossal Fossils Museum. And everybody actually come and check this place out. It's in Wausau, Wisconsin, in the Wausau Center Mall. And come and check this place out. Open Thursdays noon to 3, and also Fridays to Saturdays 10 to 3. And so you can get over here, $6 admission. Kids 3 and under are free. Senior and military is $5. Family pass is $20, and in our annual pass, which is a yearly pass, that is actually $60, and hopefully you guys can actually come in and actually check some of the stuff. We got the Predators of Prey exhibit right here. That's why we have the Deinonychus. We got other kind of stuff around here as well. But anyway, 2017, we actually got a whole slew of articles that actually came out in 2017 in paleontology, and so we actually have a lot of dinosaurs that actually have been getting some news, and we got some new dinosaurs that actually came out as well. Like we actually got Zool, a new type of ankylosaur that was actually found, I think in Alberta, and so that was actually a really new find, and it was named after the Ghostbusters villain, Zool, the demon-like dog from Ghostbusters, and so that's why it was given the name Zool. And there was another ankylosaur that was actually found in Alberta, and it was found pretty much in the Royal Tyrrell Museum. They found it. They actually have a nearly completely preserved ankylosaur. And it has like the skin, it has like the body armor, and like attached in the skin, it actually embedded in the skin, and that actually kind of is a remarkable find. And so that was actually remarkable. And we actually got some like new types of dinosaurs that were like those types of ankylosaurs were actually new dinosaurs that were discovered. We actually have some other like we got some theropods that actually got some news in paleontology, especially like Tyrannosaurus rex, like the skin paper that actually came out in the spring. And also we actually have the speed of Tyrannosaurus rex paper that actually came out too. Now, my opinions on those papers are a little bit more on towards, like, say, criticism than actual acceptance. But even though I would actually say that the speed one kind of actually intrigues me a little bit, considering that maybe what Dave Holmes said in terms of like his book, Tyrannosaur Chronicles, and also other things that he has actually said about Tyrannosaurs and all that sort of stuff about behavior, is that Tyrannosaurs, when you look at Tyrannosaurus rex, they do have long legs for their body size, and so that would actually make them long distance runners. And they have the respiratory system of a bird, and so that would make sense to possibly be a speed walker, because if you're a speed walker, you can go much greater distances, and also you can actually don't need to waste as much energy as you would say for running. And so that would actually be something that would actually be intriguing. But I still say Tyrannosaurus rex could still run. It's just basically the size of the animal that is actually going to be the question there. Because Sue, I would say she probably might not have been able to run. Because when you actually look at her skeleton, you can see she's pretty beat up. She's a very robust skeleton, and you actually get the idea that Sue was probably not a runner. I think Stan was a runner. I think Rexy, or the American Museum of Natural History specimen, is a little bit more of a runner. I think Pex Rex is a runner. I think all those other types of Tyrannosaurs that were actually just other types of Tyrannosaurus rexes out there were probably runners. So if we do find Sue, not find Sue, like one Tyrannosaurus rex that's probably a little bit bigger than Sue, then I would say then like yeah, probably when they're fully grown, or otherwise probably say when they reach their maximum amount in terms of weight, they probably could not run. They probably were a little bit more of ambush hunters. And then also we actually have some sauropods that actually got some news as well. Patagotitan has actually been reminded in the news of 2017, being one of the largest titanosaurs to actually existed on the planet during the times of the dinosaurs, found in South America and Argentina, and kind of can guess the name of Patagotitan, found in Patagonia. And then you actually have certain types of reptiles that actually got some news, and you got some mammals that got some news, and all that sort of stuff. But mainly I'm going to focus on the dinosaurs, because the dinosaurs always get the more popularity of the news and all that. There's even a sauropod that actually recently has got its paper. It got a paper out that I've actually kind of recently read the abstract for. It's about Xenoposeidon, and so it was a sauropod that lived in England, right around right around the Middle Jurassic, and it was one of the largest earliest Rakiosaurids that actually has been discovered. Probably 160 million years is when it lived. So that's much earlier than what you would think of a Rakiosaurid. And so Rakiosaurs are actually the ones that are actually closely related to Brachiosaurus, because they have the tall shoulders, all those types of features. And but even though paleontology always makes new discoveries every single year, and so we always actually might find new species, might find more about certain species that we already have, and all that sorts of stuff. And I've actually done videos already about like my criticism about the Tyrannosaur papers that were actually kind of discovered, that were actually kind of put out this year, about like the speed of Tyrannosaurus rex, and also the skin impression paper. But even though the skin impression paper probably still needs a little bit more of explaining to do than actually just actually saying, oh, we found skin impressions, that's all we find. All the skin patches are actually like about this small. So we need more evidence. To me, I'd say we need more evidence to actually get the idea to people that like Tyrannosaurs did have skin preserved. It's just that we just need more evidence to find out if they actually did have like a feathered color, have any feathers or anything like that. I think, to me, Tyrannosaurs did have feathers. Because first of all, if your ancestors have feathers, you are going to have feathers. Because you see, why would you lose that genetic trait? It does not make sense to me. That's pretty much my thing. But anywho, and you can see the Deinonychus skeleton right here, right behind me, and you actually going to see is that these eye bones right there. That is kind of right where you see the eye would actually be, and then you actually got these teeth right here. And so I might actually do a Deinonychus special episode Redux if you guys want me to. I can do that. I can actually just film it right here in Fossils, because I got the Deinonychus skeleton right there, and I'll tell you all the features of Deinonychus and all that sorts of stuff, and I can actually give you all the information you need that is actually a little bit more actually current in terms of Deinonychus. All right, that's it for now. Now next week, Friday will actually be the Answering Questions episode. So if you got any questions about dinosaurs or any other prehistoric life, feel free to email me at dinochris71@gmail.com, or just go to my Facebook page, Prehistoric Facts with Dino Chris. Like the page, you can actually post your questions in the comment section on any Facebook post or even on the wall. Remember, keep your questions short to the point. You can also follow me on Twitter at CSGRILL. That's my Twitter page. I post pretty cool stuff on there. Also, take care of the people around you, and also for you younger people out there, to make sure to listen to your parents and teachers and your guardians. It's the best motivation you can have for good education. It's very important to have good education. It's with good education, you get a good job in the future. All right, that's it for now, and I'll see you guys next week, Friday.